Ever wondered how astronauts prepare for space? The journey to becoming an astronaut is no small feat. It involves rigorous training, both physically and mentally, to ensure they are ready for the challenges of space travel. From underwater simulations to high-tech spacecraft replicas, the training is designed to mimic the conditions of space as closely as possible. Let's take a look at their intense training. First, they undergo extensive physical conditioning to ensure they are in peak physical shape. This includes cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and flexibility routines. But physical fitness is just the beginning. They also train in water. The Neutral Buoyancy Lab simulates weightlessness, letting astronauts practice spacewalks and other tasks they'll perform in zero gravity. This underwater environment helps them get used to the sensation of floating and moving in space. Next, they practice in high-tech simulators. These advanced machines replicate the interior of spacecraft, so astronauts can get used to the environment they'll work in, without ever leaving Earth. They practice everything from docking procedures to emergency protocols. Astronauts can get used to the confined spaces and the complex controls they'll need to operate. This training is crucial for ensuring they can handle any situation that arises during their mission. The environment they'll work in is simulated as closely as possible to real space conditions. Astronauts also train in the gimbal rig, a giant machine that spins them around to simulate the intense G-forces they'll experience during liftoff and re-entry. The gimbal rig is an essential part of their training, helping them acclimate to the physical stresses of space travel. This machine can spin in multiple directions, creating a disorienting experience that prepares astronauts for the real thing. The spinning motion simulates the intense G-forces they'll experience during liftoff and re-entry. And don't forget the high-altitude chamber. This chamber helps them train for low oxygen conditions just in case something goes wrong during a space mission. It's a critical part of their emergency preparedness training. Liftoff and re-entry are some of the most physically demanding parts of a space mission, and the G-forces can be intense. Training for these conditions ensures that astronauts are ready to handle the physical stress. And don't forget the high-altitude chamber. This helps them train for low oxygen conditions, just in case something goes wrong during a space mission. This chamber simulates the low oxygen environment they might encounter in space, helping them prepare for any emergencies that could arise. Low oxygen conditions, just in case something goes wrong during a space mission. Astronauts stay fit too. They work out regularly to maintain muscle strength and bone density for long-term space missions. Physical fitness is crucial for astronauts, as the microgravity environment of space can lead to muscle atrophy and bone density loss. Regular exercise helps mitigate these effects. Astronauts stay fit too. They work out regularly to maintain muscle strength and bone density for long-term space missions. They engage in a variety of exercises, including resistance training, cardiovascular workouts, and flexibility routines. This comprehensive fitness regimen ensures they are physically prepared for the demands of space travel, to maintain muscle strength and bone density for long-term space missions. All that training makes them ready for the challenges of space. The rigorous training regimen ensures that astronauts are not only physically fit, but also mentally prepared for the isolation and stress of space travel. They undergo psychological training to help them cope with the unique challenges of living and working in space. All that training makes them ready for the challenges of space. Want to know more about space? Hit that follow button. The journey to becoming an astronaut is a testament to human endurance and ingenuity. Each step of their training is meticulously designed to prepare them for the unknowns of space. So, if you're curious about the cosmos and the incredible people who explore it, stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the world of space exploration. Want to know more about space? Hit that follow button. Follow us for more space content and stay tuned for the latest news in space exploration.